Hello YouTube and welcome back to the 0DG. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to set up clipboard history just like this, and if I copy for example this line, this IP address, I can access the clipboard history and I can modify it so I can drag the clipboards and everything that I copied previously around, and I can paste everything. For example, if I want to paste this line, I can just double click on it and it will paste to my terminal or wherever I want to paste it. So I hope you'll enjoy this video and let's get right into it. So starting off, we have to update our package list. So let's type in sudo apt update and let's wait for them to finish updating. All of my packages are up to date already, so that's great. Then you want to go ahead and type sudo apt install CopyQ. And this will install the CopyQ tool that I have been talking about previously. Let's wait for it to finish installing, and now it installed. So what you want to do is type in CopyQ, right? And this will start the CopyQ tool, and to access it you can go ahead and click on this green scissors icon, CopyQ, on top right, and if you click on it you can access your clipboard. So basically these are all of the things that I have copied previously. So I can go ahead and, for example, copy this line selecting previously. For example, just I will copy this line and I can paste it. But what if I want to access some sort of a line that I have copied previously or something that I have copied previously? You can just click on this CopyQ icon, and then I want to paste, for example, this warning that I had copied previously. I can just double click on it and it will paste to my Tmax or terminal or wherever you want to paste it. And this will, if I double click on that icon, it will put it to my primary clipboard, so I can just go ahead and paste it again if I need to access it once again. It's really useful when you're coding something or doing some sort of stuff and you are copying everything a lot of times, so you can access your clipboard whenever you want. And the last thing that I want to show you is how can you set up it so it runs on startup. And you can, for example, start it with some sort of a keybind that you have set up on your keyboard. So you can go to your system settings. For me, I am using Parrot Linux, so I will just go to my system and then control center. If you're using another Linux installation, this will look somewhat similar, but it will be a bit different from the setup that I have on my Linux. So first, what you want to do is go to search bar and type in startup applications. On other Linux installations, this will look different. And what you want to do is click on add. Then you can name it like CopyQ, and the command will simply be CopyQ and add, and this will add CopyQ to your startup. So when you start your computer or VM or whatever you're starting, the CopyQ tool will just start on startup, and this green icon will already be started. And the next thing that you want to do is go to keyboard shortcuts, or you can type on filter keyboard shortcuts as well, then click on it, then go down to your custom shortcuts, then click on add, and I will name mine CopyQ start or show, because that will be the command as well in the command field. So type in CopyQ show and then click on apply, and you can see the custom shortcut has been created. And to set it up, you can click on this disable, double click on it, and then just click on the keyboard what keybind you want to use to start the CopyQ tool. So I will just click on Command and V, or if your keyboard it could be Windows V, because it's the same on Windows and I like it like it is on Windows. So I will just create it for Command V and click on close and close control center. So now CopyQ tool will automatically start once you load your computer up. And if you click on Windows V or Command V, you can see that there the CopyQ tool has started, and you can paste your clipboard. So for example, if I'm coding something and I copy, for example, this line, and I want to access the warning line again, so I can just click on Control or Windows V, and then we can see that this warning line is here. I can double click on it and it will paste to my terminal or wherever I want to paste. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new, and I will see you later.